I'm sorry, what was that again?
Like, share, and subscribe. My name is Albert.
All right, guys. Probably be doing a lot of B-roll video, just of me shooting this gun. This is the official 2,000 round review of the P320 SXG. I think I just broke 2,000 my last match. I think I was like at 2,100. I try to keep a good round count now with all my new pistols, and this one just broke 2,000 rounds. So I'm gonna go over some of the upgrades that I've done. I mean, you're probably looking at footage of me shooting and stuff. I haven't decided what I'm gonna do yet. But I've ran it in about 11 matches. I think like 7 or 8 outdoor, 6-stage plus matches in the Texas. I guess the heat, because I think I started shooting it in January of this year. And I got it in October, but I really only started running it in matches in January till now, which is we're almost towards the end of June. It's June 19th as I record this. And let me say, I love this pistol. Like, if I didn't get that MPA, which the MPA is giving me issues, and I'm gonna have to mail it back to them to take a look at it. But if they fix the issues with the MPA, obviously I'm gonna try to run that MPA because it's a more premium, 2011 competition limited optics gun or whatever, or we'll see. I don't know. So far out of the gate, I have to mail it back, and I barely got 500 rounds through it, so we'll see how that goes. But if I didn't have that, like, my mind would be set on this is my competition, my limited optics go-to. Number one, I love the weight. That's why I went with this all steel frame. It helps with that recoil, keep that muzzle down with that weight, especially in the front here. It's only got the one slot, so it's a slotted rail down here. Not a lot of muzzle rise or a lot of recoil on this gun. And I'll go over some of my my upgrades, which is not much. Like a barrel, it's factory. It's the bull barrel, so it's factory. It came with preloaded with the 12-pound spring, so I left that in there. I didn't want to mess with it. I've added the Tyrant CNC thumb gas pedal, but it's also the takedown lever, so this turns, but it's not like a huge, like a wall, like coming to those wall gas pedals. It's like a hard wall right here. I'm kind of not a big fan of those, even though my MPA has one. I'm debating whether or not taking it off. But I like this kind of like where my thumb is more natural sideways versus trying to hit a wall and it's turning or whatever. So I added that. Once I added this, if you guys have been following the channel, this is not the stock grip for this. This is a big extra fat boy grip because of my hand. The natural grip is actually right in here. As you can see, this, my fingernails leaving a line. It's a real skinny grip. So what was happening is my fingers were coming way in here and it was blocking a lot of my support hand. You see how like my fingers were getting underneath? So I felt like I wasn't getting a tight enough grip with my support hand. So I made a little custom back strap back here. This is the large, I think one of my CZ P10F back straps, because I've had 2 of them. So I added one of my extra back straps in there and I dremeled the inside of it. So that way it matched up with the back of this like flush. So it wasn't just like a piece of plastic back here and then just a big gap. So I dremeled the inside smooth so it hits flat against it. And then I just went ahead and goon taped it. I like goon tape anyway. For me, just it feels better. And so now it kind of looks like this is part of the gun, which is now it pulls my hand further back and my fingers further forward. So now I have way more space to get a good grip of that like that. See, there's my fingers. This is my natural strong hand hold. And then now you can see that my fingers aren't really coming underneath. They're kind of hiding inside my palm here. So now this, the meaty part of my hand is able to really clamp down on that pistol there. So that was a really good addition that I had to do. If you don't have wide palms or long palms, I don't know how to say it, then it may not be a problem for you, but it is a thinner grip. I added the Springer Precision Magwell. Now, when I added this, let me rewind back. When I added this back strap, it made the factory mag release button a little hard to get to. I had to twist the gun and then compress it. I had to get off grip. So I went ahead and added the extended Springer Precision Magwell release, or mag release. And now with this bigger back strap on here, I can get to it real easily and I don't have to get off grip. I can keep that grip on there and just drop my mag real quick. So that is something I had to do. But I would suggest just go ahead and doing that for easy mag releases anyway, even if you don't have some sort of big back strap back here. And the trigger. I would say that was one of the most important things that I had to change, other than the grip, because that was, the grip is everything. The factory trigger, I love flat triggers. The shape was fine, I loved it, but I felt myself like outrunning the gun, outrunning that trigger, where I was pulling too quick, because the what do you call it? The reset is a little bit longer than normal, right? The P320 triggers aren't the greatest, but that reset was like way out there. So when I'm competition, as I'm, you know, trying to get speed, I was like, you know, trying to just go real fast with a double, and I was short stroking it. I wasn't letting it come back and resetting all the way. So I had to add this Armory Craft dual adjustable trigger, where you can adjust the reset and then also that uptake up here up front. So it's a little shorter, and show that we're clear. Nothing here, there's no magazine. Pull that trigger. So there's our uptake now with this one. And I may try to find my footage if I still have it. If not, you guys go to my video and look at the unboxing, and the uptake was just a lot more than this. Now it's still a little spongy on the brake. It's still not the greatest. It's not the greatest, but you do feel that wall, and it's not a clean, crisp brake. You still have mush right there, and when you get right around 90, is a little bit past, and then it breaks, and then the reset. Also not the greatest, but very much improved from the factory. See, it's going almost, see how far that is? So still not the greatest, but believe it or not, this is way better than the factory. I have not short stroked on this one yet. I've been able to get my doubles just right, versus again with that factory one, I was short stroking it and not getting, you know, nothing coming out in that second trigger press. So that was causing me some time, and you know, it's just an error in competition. So I would suggest doing some sort of trigger job. I think the Gray Guns is better than this. I'm just gonna go on the limb and say it is a better company. I don't know. So maybe in the future I may switch this out and send it to Gray Guns and have that changed out. My buddy Phil added this for me. Phil Trong, shout out to him, great shooter here in the Houston area. But he went ahead and changed that out for me. I'm not the most mechanically inclined when it comes to messing with the triggers and little FCUs and all these little pins and all that. Big fat hands. I'm big old Shrek clumsy, and I didn't want to mess nothing up. So, but this one is way better. If you don't want to spend that money customizing it with Gray Guns, I would suggest going with the Armory Craft dual adjustable. It's night and day compared to the factory, and I'm sure that Gray Guns is going to be even better than this one. And then I had the Gideon. This is the Storm, so it's a direct mount to this footprint. Only thing I don't like is that there's no lugs on the slide itself. For that Delta Pro footprint, there's no lugs on this. It's just flat with the two holes. So I mean, it's torqued down, so it's tight, but there's no lugs really keeping this from wiggling side to side, which I did have that one time where I had just installed this one and it got loose on me last weekend at a match on one stage. I couldn't hit steel for shit. Then when I was done, I looked and it was, you know, all piggly wiggly. What else? I think that's all I've added to this gun, to be honest with you. I haven't added nothing to it, but 2,000 rounds plus. It has been phenomenal. The only issues I had was out of the box. The very first mag, the slide was not returning the battery. I think maybe 5 or 6 rounds of that first magazine. After that, other than short stroking that factory trigger, no issues whatsoever. Like, it has ran flawlessly. I love it. This pistol has not given me any issues, no problems. I think I was cleaning it every 500 rounds or so. I've only cleaned this like 3 or 4 times, and I'm at about 2,000 rounds. So I love that I can just pick it up and go in a match, not worry about the high maintenance, you know, or anything like that. It has been a go-to for me. I love it. Comment down below. Again, like I said, this is my 2,000 review. It's gonna be short. I'm not gonna run in extra rounds just for the video. I've already ran through B-roll, I'm sure, but if you guys got any comments or questions or anything like that, hit me down below. If not, find me on Instagram under Fat Tactical. I think it's Fat_Tactical. You guys will see my logo pop up. Message me there, add me, and I can talk a little bit more direct there versus through comments on YouTube. But 2,000 rounds plus through this P320 SXG. I love it. It's gonna be my go-to. Other than that MPA, I'm not selling this, or I'm not getting rid of it or putting it back in the box or anything. I'm gonna use this frequently. And who knows, if I get to 3, 4, 5,000, you may see that review, in case you guys are wondering about the reliability and the long term of it. But appreciate you guys. Hit me down below, and as the intro said, like, share, subscribe. Till next time.